Hey Gemini, it's Patsy, and I'm here to do your love bite for the time period between mid-May and mid-June 2018. So I've already shuffled and cut the cards and laid out the energies that we'll be working with initially here from the gods and titans and the goddesses and sirens decks by Stacy DeMarco and Jimmy Manton. And we also got some cards for you from the Romance Angel Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue, and additionally, a card from the Conscious Spirit Oracle, and then we'll go forward from there. So, I hope everyone's doing well, and let's get started with your love bite. Okay, first we're going to start with the male energies. And the card that came for you was Apollo, Inquiry. So this is about you questioning something, doing research, weighing all of the advice and the information that you've been given, and ultimately making a decision and taking responsibility for the decisions that you make. Second card that came for you, male energies, was Shiva, Destroyer. Okay, so let's take a look and see what Shiva is speaking about. Shiva talks about doing away with any old beliefs and belief systems that burden you. Defy and destroy that which stands in your way to happiness and enlightenment. So, perhaps the decision that you make after a lot of contemplation, looking at the advice that you've been given, and making your own ultimate decision, it's going to shake some things up around you. It's going to maybe create some uncomfortable situations for some people, but it is going to ultimately lead to your happiness and your enlightenment. Okay? Shiva talks about only destroying that which is not real. So, energies that may have been working against you in this situation, things that were not in your greater good, old beliefs, old identities, false identities, unenlightened, lower vibrational energies. This is saying that you might need to get rid of some of those things and those people, those situations that are not working for you or holding you back from your ultimate happiness. It talks about rebalancing yourself. All right? So, again, Apollo talks about questioning, asking for advice, inside, outside of yourself, ultimately making a decision and taking responsibility for those decisions, and knowing that the decisions that you make may shake things up, but ultimately it's going to remove those things that you don't need anyway. Ashe. So, that's what's going on for you so far this month, Gemini. That's what this is going to be. This period of time is going to be concerning making a decision that's going to shake things up, but ultimately working in your greater good. Two cards came for you from the Romance Angel Oracle deck. The first card that came here for you was Finances and Career. financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So the decisions that you're making, the choices that you're making may affect your finances. It may affect your job. You may have to change jobs. You may have to sacrifice some of your income or your money. You may have to pay out in order to set things correctly, in order to clear some energies out of your environment. It may cost you something financially. But ultimately, playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So, I think the message here is that once this decision is made and the situation shakes things up and clears some folks out, and it may cost you some money, it may cost some hits to your reputation. Ultimately, you're going to be feeling brand new. You're going to feel happy. You're going to feel renewed. You're going to feel like your old self again. Yeah. That after you've made this decision and you've taken responsibilities for it, even if you have to sacrifice something, ultimately, you're going to feel better about yourself. You're going to feel renewed. You're going to feel a whole new aspect of your romantic being opening up, destroying and changing those things that had been holding you back and stifling your playful spirit. And so what if it cost you some money? And so what if it changes people's opinion about you or affects your reputation? You're going to have confidence that you've made the right decision. You're going to be happy. It's going to be like a whole new breath of fresh air for you. And well worth it. Well worth it. Card that came from you from the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck, and that's by Kim Dwyer, was number 15. Find your bliss. 15, 1 and 5 is 6. 6 is love, right? So this is about this decision that you make. This is going to be where you find your bliss. This is going to be about you ultimately making a decision to go with your feelings, your heart, with your love, and finding your bliss. Following a path that you love and being fully aligned with your soul and with your purpose. This decision, this choice that you're going to make is ultimately going to bring you the bliss that you have been wanting and seeking, that you may have not been experiencing for a while because maybe you were hesitant, but this is saying that you're going to make the right decision. And even though it may shake stuff up and it may destroy some things, it may move some things and remove some things and some people, some situations, ultimately, this is the right choice for you. Ultimately, you will find your bliss. Ashe. Ashe. Okay, let's see if we can get some clarification from the Gilded Tarot by Cyril Marchetti. Alrighty. Okay, we got two cards here. Knight of Pentacles and the Empress. Both in the upright. So, Knight of Pentacles talks about messages about abundance, finances, stability. And the Empress is the ultimate female prototype, right? Someone who is loving and nurturing. So, the message I'm getting is that this has been a slow process, but it's definitely moving towards a stable relationship with someone that you admire. Someone that you admire. Someone who represents nurturing, loving, femininity, beauty, fertility. Someone who you think is a good mother and a good partner. Someone who's loving and caring. And that's who you're going towards. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Wands. Quickly. Quickly moving towards that. Quickly moving towards that energy. Quickly moving towards that passion. Okay, so this is something that's going to be happening quite soon for you during this coming month, and it's going to happen quickly, and you're going to be committed to this decision and to this relationship. You're passionate about this relationship and this person that you're going towards. She's representing your ultimate image of the perfect partner for you, the perfect mother, a perfect wife, the helpmeet that you've been looking for. Representing stability, abundance, financial stability, passion. Ashe. Okay. Let's see if we can get some more messages regarding this situation for you, gentlemen, from the Mermaids and Dolphins Oracle deck. That's also by Doreen Virtue. This is for Gemini. Oh. Worthiness. Know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. You're going to find your bliss, you're going to be happy, and you are worthy. You deserve this. You deserve this love. You deserve this good, abundant, playful, blissful relationship that you're going towards, that you made a decision that you were going to stick to, no matter what anybody says, no matter what anybody thinks, no matter who has to get tossed up in the process, no matter what has to come down and what has to go away. You deserve to receive this good. You deserve to receive this. You deserve the abundance, you deserve the love, you deserve the passion, you deserve the bliss. Ashe. Okay, let's see if we can get any more messages and guidance from the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck, and that's also by Doreen Virtue. And we have Hathor, receptivity, openness. Allow yourself to receive, and this will increase your intuition, your energy, and your ability to give to others. So, being open, receiving, being in touch with your intuition, increasing your energy and ability to share. Okay, let's see what this message is. Hathor. Message from Hathor. You have a maternal side to you that naturally cares for those in need. Yet this must be balanced with receptivity, or the flow is blocked. Receiving is the essence of feminine energy, and it means allowing yourself to receive with grace and with gratitude. If you feel guilty when asking others for help, or if you feel bad about receiving gifts, then you block your feminine energy. Your receptivity is just as natural as your nurturing, giving energy. Receptivity allows you to better hear the voices of the angels and the divine. When you receive, you have more resources to give to others. Begin by noticing the hundreds of gifts you receive each day, whether it's seeing beauty in nature, witnessing a touching human moment, or being hugged by a loved one. Simply say thank you for each of these gifts and know that they're filling up your storehouse, keeping the divine flow going strong. Meanings of this card: be still and listen. Release guilt about receiving. Ask for help. Increase your psychic awareness. Understand that you are in a learning cycle. Healing is occurring. Embrace more of your feminine energy. This talks about conception, pregnancy or birth, adoption, or favorable custody arrangements. If these are issues in your life, you'll be able to receive. Ashe. This also talks about help during childbearing and child rearing, child raising. So you may have to tap into a little more of your feminine energy in terms of parenting, if that is part of your story. You may be receiving or increasing or expanding your family. That could have something to do with the Empress. That talks about fertility and pregnancy. But this is going to be a situation in which you find your ultimate bliss and happiness and your purpose. So maybe this is about you becoming a parent, or maybe being involved with someone who already has children. Maybe you've been wavering on this decision of whether or not you want to do this. Maybe this is something that will be affecting your finances if you're bringing in a partner that has children, or if you're expecting a new baby, or you're adopting a child or getting custody of a child for whatever reason. And it's going to change some things, and it's going to shake some things out. But after you've asked all the questions and weighed all the options, If you follow your bliss based on your love, you will find your bliss. Based on love, based on your openness and understanding that you are worthy, that you can do this, that you're more than capable of handling it, okay? That maybe you will find your playfulness, you recapture your playfulness again if there's a child coming into your world and into your life. That could be what this is about. Messages coming to you that you will have this new child, this new energy, this new family member that's going to be coming into your life. And don't worry, you can handle it. Things are going to be changed and it may shake things up, but you will be able to handle it as long as you're receptive and understand that you are worthy and you can do this. So that message may not be for everybody, but it may be for a few of you who are dealing with that type of situation of getting custody or welcoming a new child into your life, a new baby or a little one that for some reason is coming towards you, saying that you can do it. If this is something that is part of your path, you can do it, enjoy it, just be open to love. Excellent. All right, so I think that we got all the messages for the male energy here. So let's see what the female energies are talking about. So for the females, the first energy that came for you here was Pomona, plenty. So this is about abundance, right? This is about, again, being receptive. Let's see what Pomona is talking about. Trust that you have enough, females. Ask and you will receive. Prune back the dead in order to make room for new growth. Nourish yourself and the earth. So, trusting that you have enough. Pomona reminds us that we have unlimited plenty in our lives and in the natural world, and that we need to cultivate and care for it. There are things that may take the form of an outmoded belief, a bad habit, a damaging pattern, or plain and simple fear. For most of us, these represents aspects of our lives that we would like to change. These are unnecessary burdens, and we need to make a final decision to leave them behind or cut them off from our lives once and for all. We need to be ready to use our wisdom and courage to free up our natural capacity for growth, whether it be cutting free of a person who no longer fits into our lives or cutting out of an old limiting belief in order to make room for something new. So this is about abundance, openness, expansion, choices, removing the things that are holding you back in order to allow expansion and growth. And justice, Ma'at. That was the second card that came for you today, ladies. Justice. Justice will be done for the good of all. Take responsibility for your actions. The chaos in your life will end and natural order will be restored. Ma'at's power determines the movements of the tides, the seasons, and the rotation and pathways of the planets and of the earth. This talks about the final judgment of a soul after death. It is said that after death, the body journeys under the care of Anubis or other underworld protectors and were presented to Ma'at in the underworld. The soul was housed in the heart, and Ma'at weighed the deceased's heart on a set of golden scales. Her white ostrich feathers were the counterbalance. If the soul was lighthearted and had respected all of the Creator's laws, it was admitted to the afterlife to enjoy eternal life and eventual reincarnation. If the soul weighed more than Ma'at's feathers, it was eaten by the lion goddess Amit. Ma'at indicates law and justice and alignment. Allow Ma'at to create order and justice in your life. She is an excellent listener and brings an energy of great clarity. If you're dealing with rules being made or broken and punishments being carried out, pay special attention to Ma'at. If you're involved in anything legal, offer a prayer to her. Even if you're just dealing with authority figures or family or peers, Ma'at can ensure that your treatment is fair. We live in a society where people constantly blame others and seldom take responsibility for their actions and for their decisions. Ma'at reminds us that the justice that she deals is a natural justice. And she requires that we take personal responsibility. True forgiveness of a transgression can only occur after an honest admission. So, you can't have justice until you admit to the truth. Okay? So, this is talking about a justice that you are concerned about receiving, getting rid of things that are blocking your progress, blocking your ability to embrace abundance. You may be dealing with legal matters. And it's saying that you have to take responsibility and be honest. So if you're going to give testimony or deposition or something like that, be honest and trust that justice will be served for the greater good and for the best outcome for everyone who's involved. So now, the Romance Angel Oracle cards that came for you were Passion, Allow Your Heart and Soul to Sing with Joy, and Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So, I think this is saying that justice is going to be served in this situation. Once you cut away the things that don't serve you or any confusion around the situation, has to be done away with. There has to be honesty. But ultimately, the way is going to be clear for you and your soulmate to have a passionate, plentiful, happy relationship with honesty. I'm just getting a message that if this is related in any way to the male message before that talked about a child custody, or bringing a new child into your family, adopting. Again, this is about passion and a soulmate and justice and plenty. That this new addition, this child, if there's a child coming into your life, that this is going to stir up a new passion within you, that you are meant to be in this child's life. Yes, that this is justice. And you will be able to care for this new child, these children. You'll have enough. There'll be enough to go around. There'll be enough love. There'll be enough food and abundance to go around if this is that case, if this is related in any way to that. That's just a message that I got. So if that pertains to you, then good news. Cards that came from the Conscious Spirit Oracle were number 18, Air Elemental. I embrace the element of air and am open to all knowledge and wisdom. Number 18, 1 and 8 is 9. So this is a message from your ancestors. They're telling you that they are embracing you in this. And you have been open to the messages, and you have been open to the communication and the wisdom that you have been receiving, the messages that you've been receiving in this situation. And the ancestors are here to say to you that they are embracing you back. They've heard your prayers, and that they are going to support you in whatever the situation is. Number 38, Forest Frolic Maiden. Number 38. That's 11, right? 3 and 8 is 11. So again, manifestation. In this year, this is the time for that. All right, this is going to help you recapture your inner child and be open to the joy. So again, if this is about children that are coming into your life, this is going to renew your passion, and this is going to make you feel young again. Okay? And I think that that kind of mirrors the playfulness card over here for the males. And finding your bliss over here for the male energies. Being open and receiving the help from your ancestral team. This is going to be good. And again, I said that if there's a child involved, it could be telling you that that you are this child's soulmate, that you're meant to be in this situation with this child or these children. And I think that that's a confirmation of this. This is going to renew your own feelings of freedom, of carefree childhood. Or if your childhood was not all of that free and carefree, maybe this is going to give you a chance to have that experience, a positive childhood, that you're going to be able to participate, witness, and take part in a positive childhood experience for this new child in your life. And if this is not about a child coming into your life, this is just about you renewing or starting a passionate, happy, playful, exciting, divine relationship with a soulmate, because the divine has heard your prayers and is answering your prayers. You deserve it. This is justice for you. Okay, let's see if we can get some messages for the females from the Mermaid and Dolphins deck. Let yourself receive. Allow others to give you loving care and receive without guilt or apologies. And look at that. Looks like, you know, when your mom used to do your hair, you know, that kind of energy, caring for others and receiving without guilt or apologies, making no excuses, allowing yourself to receive what it is that is coming towards you, whether it be a child or whether it be a partner. Be receptive and enjoy. Ready, set, go. Perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. Good energy. Bottom of the deck, protection. You, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. And that is for both energies. Ashe. Very nice. Okay, let's see if we can get a message from the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck for the females. If we can get a message from the Goddess Guidance Oracles for the feminine energies, female, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the time period between mid-May and mid-June 2018. Wow. Okay, we got 3 cards here. Interesting. First card is Fertility, Ostara. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, accept assets, new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Fertility. So if this is not about a new baby, which it could be, this could be about a new project, a new idea, something that you're ready to get birth to, and it's telling you to get ready, get set, and go. Perfect time. Perfect time. Next card that came for you here was Kali, endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Clearing the way, cutting away old beliefs, cutting away things that are complicating or crowding or being negative, anything that's going to be blocking you. Okay? New beginnings, justice. Making way for something new, a new love, a new passion, a new purpose to enter your life. Bridget, don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. So, justice. Don't back down. Standing up for what you believe is right. Fighting for what you believe, okay? Letting go of things that may block you from getting this blessing. If there's some condition, something that you need to change or remove or get past in order to have this passionate new beginning, okay, that you are ready for, don't back down. Go towards your dream. Don't back down. go towards this new relationship. Don't be afraid. Be open to receiving. Don't be afraid, and don't doubt your ability to handle this, because you are being supported by your ancestors. You're being told to allow yourself to receive this blessing. Just get rid of the old to bring in the new. Stand up and don't back down. Perfect time. Perfect time. Ashe, wonderful. Okay, so did we get, no, we did not get tarot cards for feminine energy. Let's do that. Get some clarification about the situation for King of Wands. Standing up in your passion. New beginning. Strength. Love. Justice. Change. Being open to change. Looking for love. All right. See if we have anything else for our feminine energies. Gemini. King of Cups. Love. Strong love. So there's love and passion coming towards you, being reiterated. A passionate love. A strong, passionate love. Wow. Decision. Options. Making a decision. To be true to yourself. Page of Swords. To speak the truth. To be true to yourself. So ultimately you find your happiness. To be true to yourself. To be true to your passion, your love, not having to choose between your passion and your love. Standing up in the truth for a happily ever after. You don't have to choose between your passion and your love. This situation, Sun, man, look underneath that, stability. Look underneath that, Three of Cups. Okay, beautiful. Everything's going to be good. Everything's going to turn out correct if you move some things away from around you. Make room for this new beginning, this new passionate beginning. Do some spring cleaning. All right? Tell the truth. Stand up for justice. And your happy ending awaits. Very, very nice. All right, let's see if we can get anything from the numerology deck for both our male and female energies in regards to the coming time period between mid-May and mid-June 2018 and in regards to their love bite. Okay. 46, domestic harmony. Ashe. Happy family. Happy life. Happy husband. Happy wife. Domestic harmony. 46, 4 and 6 is 10. 10 reduces to 1. Ultimately, this is about you. The actions you take, where your mind is, where your head is, that is going to create this harmonious domestic situation for you. All right. Let's take a look at that real quick. 46, domestic harmony. This card indicates a time of healing your relationships and your home. This may relate to a troubling relationship with a child, a family member, an ex or current partner, a house guest, or a roommate. It could even relate to problems you have had with the house itself. Either way, this card has been sent to advise you that your difficulties are being resolved and domestic happiness is within your reach. This card can indicate a time to make a commitment to your present relationship by declaring your love and desire to take things to the next level. It could also reveal a need to commit to your present residence by extending your lease, deciding not to sell, or making the necessary improvements to turn it into your perfect home. Regardless, this card is encouraging you to make a commitment rather than walk away. Commit rather than walk away. Remember, there's no such thing as the perfect relationship, the perfect family, or the perfect home. Domestic harmony can only be achieved with effort, compassion, and compromise. By improving your relationships and your home, you will improve the quality of your life. The affirmation here is, I have happy, harmonious relationships within my happy, harmonious home. So make yours a happy home, okay? Make yours a happy home. Ashe, very nice. So, finally, we're going to get a message from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck, and that is by Angela Hartfield and Josephine Wall. All right, so let's see what our final messages are for you for this love bite cycle. Okay, Ashe. Message 4. Okay. These two messages. Number 9, message from your ancestors. Slow down. Slow down. When you get excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. Slow down. And the second message, number 17, right? 1 and 7 is 8. Have patience. Love is patient and kind, always. Both of these cards are telling you to slow down. So, slow down, take your time, get your house in order, clear out what needs to be cleared out, determine what it is that you need to do, the changes that you may need to make in order to create this domestic, harmonious home for yourself and your family. Have patience, let things evolve naturally, but be ready to accept the abundance and to accept the justice, the truth, and the changes that are coming. So, thank you so much for joining me today. If you'd like a personalized reading, please send an email to pbtarot7@gmail.com. And if you'd like to ask a question, you can do that through the Instant Go app, which is found on Apple products, and I'll get back to you. And the June readings, the general readings are already posted, so Enjoy those, and I'll be seeing you all again in the beginning of June, and that'll be your July readings. General. All these messages, remember, are general messages, okay? Thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.